Hello everybody and welcome to Georambles here in Morrinsville, which is a provincial town in the region of Waikato, south of Auckland, north of Taupo in New Zealand. And you might ask, what is it that keeps this town ticking? Well, it's very famous for its dairy sector, and it's one of the richest dairy areas in the country. You can just see over here one of the milk processing plants that exists here, and dairy really is the backbone of the economy. There's other agricultural functions as well, and this place is a service centre for the industry that surrounds it. You might also say it's famous for Waikato Draught, which is the local tipple. You might say it's famous for the various bakeries and cafes that you see along the main street here in Morrinsville. You might even say that it's most famous for being the childhood home of our world famous Prime Minister, Jacinda Ardern. She went to school here and was brought up here, and of course is exceptionally well known all across the world. But in fact, Morrinsville is perhaps most famous for what we call the herd of cows. The herd of cows. Now this was around 2015 when these fiberglass sculptures by local artists were put into the town and brought along the main street here. In fact, there's also a mega cow, which is not on the strip here, but a very large model of a cow, which Jacinda Ardern famously campaigned next to in the 2017 election. Well, these fiberglass cows then have become quite a pull for tourism, and obviously this indicates one of the very important things about small towns in New Zealand. You know, they have to make themselves unique in order to have travellers stop and to bring things in. But of course, here what's happening is it's based very much on the local identity as well, and reflecting upon that artistically. So all across the town then there are cows. I think there are 45, I believe, I was told, spread across the town, and it indicates this kind of attempt to reflect on the culture and of course to stimulate the tourism economy and attract visitors like me, people who want to make georambles about interesting geographical features. We'll take a little georamble down the rest of the street until we reach the Nottingham Hotel, which is a famous old building here and the source of Waikato Draught for many in this place. So georambles here in Morrinsville, world famous for Jacinda Ardern, but even more famous for its fiberglass cows. There, mate. Okay, and here we are at the Nottingham Castle, the Nottingham Castle, which is an appropriate place to stop and get a Waikato Draught. So, Georambles 2020. See you later.